Make it so.
Hello, everyone.
Can't hear Nat is what we're getting from the chat.
That amazing introduction.
That happens to me sometimes. I have to delete the my microphone source and re-add it because of OBS. Welcome, all you lords and ladies of fate. Here on this stream, we play all manner of tabletop board games, or not just board games, tabletop games for your entertainment. This is the only tabletop Twitch stream that allows you to control the fates of our players. Earn fate chips just by watching, hosting, and subscribing, and spend those fate chips to make our players say or do silly things, or even force them into random encounters. Today we're playing Star Trek Adventures, hosted by our very own Q. Take it away, Q.
Well, we are going to test out your tiny minds with an entirely new storyline tonight. And I am hearing echoes through the temporal rift, so I am going to put that at a pause.
I think everybody can hear me now,
Yes.
by the way. So just a quick test.
Oh, no one cares what you have to say.
Valid.
Blue eyes. Nope. Is anyone hearing?
Can't hear Nat, yes. Can hear Nat, sorry. I have a giant microphone directly in my line of view for the chat.
Can't
you know
not
those
hear
giant
yes, Nat.
microphones. It's how you use them.
Yeah.
That's a euphemism. That's a euphonium.
It's very girthy.
Very girthy. And
it's about the width of the chat.
Yes. Those are big words, sir. Big words. So what we will do first beforehand is to get us all in a little bit more of a Star Trek frame of mind. You can actually see on the main viewer. I will note, however, that Aria Burks is not available to play with us tonight. However, she will be with us in spirit, and possibly even she has given us limited permission to have her character participate in tonight's events.
I thought they closed all those stores after Halloween.
Which ones? Yes,
the
spirits. No, there's like 4 slutty bumblebees left in ours.
That gives me an idea.
And like what?
Slutty
bumblebees. And I will say, I have a very different idea of what a slutty bumblebee looks like than some people do.
Level 5 encounter.
Yeah, slutty bumblebee.
Got it.
It's
okay.
To the bard.
We lost our bard, okay?
We'll all be
and now it's still store subject.
Yes.
It's all they had left.
Slutty killer bumblebee. Killer bees. No, so tonight, if we want to see it, here's a quick bit of trivia apropos of nothing. Which of the following is not a Borg vessel? The sphere, the cube, the icosahedron, or the diamond? Ooh. Or which one is a MasterCard? Yes. What are the Borg?
I want to Google it anyway. I want to see it.
Let's you know those dice? Look down at those dice in front of you. That it's like that, but 3-dimensional. Yes.
Oh, the
Yes, it is the largest regular solid, if I'm not mistaken, science people.
We are without VG Mermaid at the moment, so we have no
We'll
one
ask
to
again
No
when she
one has
arrives.
any- When she arrives, let her know. Can't hear Rockosaurus now?
Oh man, what is going on?
Are you just popping people off into Never Never
Oh, I
Land?
think
That's
this is
my
a
job.
result of that
let them
issue
know.
before with them separating the audio tracks for everybody. Now we should be good.
Can you hear me
Okay,
now?
no. Okay, so we had time, but no respondents, if I'm not mistaken.
Atlas, can you hear me now? Awesome.
We are never going to get this
Thank you.
hype train. I witnessed the-
Atlas, would you like to take a shot at the trivia question? Just take a guess.
I had to
any
ask
guess.
what an
Pick one of
icosahedron
those.
was.
Oh, I can tell you why, because looks like on stream the question is not on our view screen.
Oh, yeah, it does look a
Oh.
little off.
man.
That sounds like a broadcast
what is
problem.
going on with my le OBS?
We've been hacked.
It's a no bones day.
We've been
Yeah.
hacked.
It,
it's like-
indeed is.
I'm afraid. Quick, someone call a binar.
Did perhaps Flo get into our system?
Flo got into
Oh,
your
no.
Hi
system,
there.
hustled. And
Atlas, I'll go ahead and reread this for you because it seems like you are interested. Which of the following is not a Borg vessel? We have sphere, cube, D20, or diamond. I used the layperson.
oh, why don't you call a ball six-sided die and the thing that you spent a tenth of your income on to woo someone who is going to leave you anyway?
I'll bet you that Andorian testicles look like icosahedrons.
All right,
You-
Nat, drop them. Let's find out.
And there
I mean,
are
I think it
six of
checks
them.
out because it is really cold there.
Yes.
So if you sit on like one side too long, it's definitely gonna get flat.
There's the poll up for any lurkers, but Atlas is going to take a guess at the D20 shape.
Gonna vote anyway. Yes, and indeed that is the case. The icosahedron was not used as a Borg vessel because why not? Or they just call it the D8. Yeah, these are basically all dice that we play with. Which, by the way, which of the D&D dice is not the standard kit of Dungeons and Dragons dice? Which of them is not a regular solid?
Hold on, let me open up my page.
Yes.
D10.
It is the D10. A magnificent Klingon battleship, but really not good. Oh, we're whacked on the display. Display
All
whack.
right,
Oh
what is
man, we're
going
bleeding
on
over into
here?
Gemma. Civic is gone.
I mean, it's,
Stevie's behind the curtain. Just give it a second. The current. The curtain will
probably
be pulled
will.
away.
Ignore the
man
ball.
behind the curtain.
All right. Well, Atlas, here's your chips for getting that
We're
right.
really gonna
Now
have to
did
put up
again.
the little turkey.
And then here's the technical difficulty chips.
Everyone gets technical difficulty chips. Nothing for
Yep.
poor Q.
we celebrate our flaws here.
Well, speak for yourself, mortal.
All right, looking good on
Looking good on screen. Okay,
Yeah.
don't
For
no
now.
one touch. No one touch anything. No touching. No
No,
touching.
I'm still touching.
No touching.
I'm seeing a little weird line above civics.
Yeah, I'm still messing with it,
Sphere.
trying to lock it in.
Leave the phrase. Yeah, it's like. So what I'm going to do is move us to the next. Just blow it up there. Yeah. All right. Today, the newest Star Trek story
Yes.
in this our first glorious season, Transit Gloria Monday. So you guys can figure that out because everything sounds better in Latin. It's that or Shakespeare. You have Star Trek. This is the only way you can do this. And what we're going to do is I'm going to grab my woo. There we go. And the first thing we're going to do is have where's our bridge scene? I need to know where everyone is on the ship because right now you are engaged in a fierce life and death battle at the end stages of a fierce life and death battle with a Borg cube. Where is everyone? What are they trying to do?
Captain's obviously on the bridge.
Okay. So he
What?
thinks. Is Bahal, you're also on the bridge, I presume.
I would assume so. Probably at the helm.
Yes. Captain and Bahal. No one else on the bridge doing anything useful. Sek, what would you like to do? Bajor, I'm sorry. What would you like to do?
Hold on 1 second. Possible
right,
IRL emergency.
Okay, that's all right. I will go to Civic. Where would you be on the ship?
I believe I will be best served at the engineering station on the bridge.
Engineering station on the bridge, not main engineering, correct?
Correct.
Captain likes to keep his chief engineer close.
Side note,
And
I
his
just
friend-
saw on an episode that they're actually able to reprogram each of those stations to be whatever they want them to be. I didn't know that.
Yes. They're special. I'm going to throw main engineering over here to this side for the moment.
Sir, that's clearly communications, but
Okay.
whatever.
Well, then I'll move it clear back. I will put you back in camera line then.
I literally
I
just got done saying
thought-
reprogram them.
we just said you could reprogram anything on the ship.
Look, someone eventually has to speak up for Lieutenant Gemma.
Yes, someone, Lieutenant Gemma, must be
So
spoken for.
in the episode,
God, she just won't
the
stop
episode I'm
talking.
referring to is actually the one where they went. They had another captain come over and take over for Picard, and take over the ship, and sent Picard on like a secret mission with the Doctor and Worf. And they went over and immediately said, "Get rid of these science stations. I want these to be extra tactical stations."
I need extra shoot things.
Yeah.
I need some more shooting.
Like, we're not going to need them on
Yes.
this
What
trip.
was that, unification?
No, yes, it was unification. Very good. Yes, it was. Jellicoe did nothing wrong. I feel that Rockosaurus will have opinions about Captain Jellicoe the same way he has misinformed opinions about Kate Pulaski.
Excuse me, I'm right here.
Oh, I didn't see you. You have such little presence.
And they
And
are.
I'm not just referring to your character sheet.
Hey. Let me tell you something right now. It's not the size of your presence.
But it is the size of your microphone. It's easy to hide behind.
They are
so
not
yes.
misinformed opinions about Doctor, if you can even call her that, Kate Pulaski.
You're just. I think that you guys had a romantic relationship at some point in your past, and I feel that will come up during this episode.
God, I hope so.
Me too. I'm excited to see how that unfolds.
Again, all right, we're writing that down, folks.
I had a lot of alcohol that
You
night.
could be suggesting this in the chat. Don't make
I'll take Will Riker's dad's sloppy seconds.
Yes,
Oh, no.
I mean right afterward too.
Would that make you number 3? Or number 2?
Number 2.
Number 2, I shall call him number 2. Let me see. We've got. Where would our security officer be on the ship? Now, again, I think the security officer tends to run weapons in this situation.
Indeed.
Now, I do have a question. You said we're at towards the end of the battle.
Yes.
Would just from my personal memory of other Borg encounters, would there have been any boarding of Borg on our ship?
That is a very distinct possibility. And actually, audience, where's the audience? Do they actually even care? Are you listening? Have the Borg boarded the ship?
Yeah, that's a good question because that's going to really determine where the security officer is. Because I know the captain's going to send the security officer to go make up for poor Alpo.
Poor Alpo.
Hey,
Alpo
hey. We don't talk about Ensign Alpo. That was like 2 episodes ago. We don't worry about him. The audience has long forgotten about Ensign Alpo.
Alice says she doesn't know, so I guess it's going to be dealer's choice at this point.
Okay, everyone. I'm going to say that yes. Keep in mind your shields haven't totally failed yet. They are at 30%. You have started taking structural damage. The the main power grid has taken a minor hit. And by the way, of the 15 ships in your armada, there are only 3 left. So that's where you're at.
I would probably be in engineering because that would probably be where the Borg are.
I want to go where the Borg are. You want to sing that?
I would definitely want to be where the Borg are.
You want to sing the Disney princess song about that?
I want to be where the Borg are. No, I don't want to sing.
No, don't want to do that. Okay.
I just sung that this
Terrible
weekend,
idea.
actually.
Yeah, I think we actually get set for that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is do not link, and I'm going to just drop you down there. Now, because you are in the middle of the battle, there's going to be several things that are happening right now, and I'm working hard to kind of give you that sense of urgency that involve the ship. Okay. Unlike normal, you guys start this with 6 momentum. I start with, there's only 4 of you. I start with 8 threat. However, you've already built up a bunch of momentum. There are things that, there are some rules in Star Trek Adventures that allow you to take control of ship systems, things like that. Mostly, they're just there as mechanics for us to make the narrative consistent. However, as players who understand Star Trek and as officers of Starfleet, you pretty much, anything you've seen on screen or a descriptive is a valid option, and then we just work out if it costs momentum or not. Is everybody okay with that?
Absolutely.
Okay, because that way I don't have to worry. Combat ranges in space are short, medium, and long. Okay? Short range is phaser weapons, and medium range is torpedo weapons. Your shields, you already know that a Borg cube is fairly unstoppable, but you're going to try and stop it anyway because you're Starfleet. And you've actually gotten the cube down to, the cube is at 35%, but you have lost approximately 11 of the 15 ships in your armada.
Oof.
And you're not doing super well. What I'm going to do is, do you want the... I want to get out of exposition as quickly as I possibly can. But the situation is as follows, and I need to pop up a tactical map. I'm sorry. There's the Norway, there's the Hutton, there's the Albaz. Copy. Okay. You guys have the ability to back these ships up and in some way communicate and command with them. There's also the Remington. Whoa, he's a little big boy. Chonker. That's a chonky ship. He's actually supposed to be smaller than the rest of you. And that's a Hiroshi. And then there is Chungus.
The USS Chungus.
No, this is the Chungus.
Whoosh.
Just looking at it. What we'll do is this is going to be just a very basic tactical map so that you guys can decide how and when and why you want to approach this vessel. If that makes sense. These haven't been arrayed yet, but because you're fantastic players and captains and in charge of the fates, can you please tell me where you think ships should be relative to one another, Captain?
Oh, we absolutely should be. We should be running attack pattern Delta and trying to spread ourselves out around the board ship to make it more difficult for it to lock onto all of us at the same time.
Okay. What I'm going to do is, since there's no front or back to the cube, we're just going to do this and make it look like, whoops. We're just that and make it look like the cube is taking damage. Damaging the cube. You wimps. All right. I'm going to move the Hutton over here into, let's go with the Hutton. Oh, that's kind of clever. All right. Well, we'll just deal with that. Norway, I'm just going to put you over here. Albaz is going to go over to this side, right? And the Hiroshi is a small, very lightly armored ship that's just barely being able to survive. All right. So what is going to be happening is, now keep in mind, you guys have lost at least a sovereign and defiant vessels, and then a whole pile of Mirandas, because that's what they do, and then a couple of Excelsiors. Okay. The Miranda and Excelsior classes weren't ever built to fight the Borg. Your ships are the newer of the line and are much better at it. They're tougher. They've got better defensive better defensive armament and offensive armament. So
Miranda. I think I was more of a Charlotte.
Mm-hmm. Ouch. Oh, at least it was a good Charlotte.
Definitely more of a Karen.
Ooh.
All of space and time, and you throw that out.
That's such a Samantha thing to
Samantha thing to say. So, yes. Now, what is happening is you guys can begin launching attacks against the cube. Again, the Hutton, the Abaz, both have the Hutton is basically a flying phaser battery, so it is actually has closed in to make effective use of its weapons. The Abaz is a missile boat, so it's medium to long range and opening up, and you can talk with their captains if you wish. I'm not sure, but you're also getting by the way, you're also getting well, there are ships around that are putting out distress beacons and things like that for their crews, having been injured. Now, I will say that the Norway is not a heavily armed vessel. It's designed as more of a support healer, but can fight and defend itself as well as support comrades. So, Captain, what do you want to do?
Well, you said there were a lot of distress comms coming in. I'd like to I tell let me see, Commander Ball, we need to get in closer so we can lay in some covering fire. Perhaps maybe get some of these escape pods transported aboard.
Well, in order to transport, we have to drop our shields, Captain.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to do that in between fire.
Okay.
I need I need an algorithm together right now, Civic. I need to be able to turn the shields off and on at a moment's notice.
I believe that's just called.
This is what you're here for,
Captain.
Can we make a macro?
Let's do it.
But
Can we make a macro? Yeah.
Um.
I need a macro that
then
turns
that.
off the shields, teleports, and turns the shields back on.
Very well, Captain. All right.
okay, so it's that will be an engineering, and it'll probably be daring because you're under pressure at the moment.
Target 12.
Target 12. I don't know how many successes I told you needed, but go ahead. Keep rolling.
One success of an 8 and an 18.
8 and an 18. Oh, so potentially close to disaster because yes, indeed you are doing things. I will also note that some of the things there are some things you can do during Starship Combat, and one of them would be a thing called push it to the limit, and that includes things like getting power, maneuvering the ship. Let me see. Oh yeah, maneuvering the ship, things like that. And what happens is that you can spend a point of momentum, but also, well, actually, you can lower the difficulty of a task by 1. Like if you say, I need more power to run the shields better, and that would improve the shields. However, if you do a thing called pushing it to the limit, you extend the complication ranges so that a 20 becomes a 19 or an 18. So you can all like ride the ship a little bit to the outer limits. Just to let you know that's a possibility. Also, things like there's another mechanic, by the way, that because you went into battle knowing you were expecting the Borg, because this was not a surprise, you all have the ability. I'm going to give you a little bit of a Q power. I'm going to grant you minor Q powers. Oh, it's okay. It's nothing so good. The fish will be just fine. Your antennas will still be blue. But the one of the things you have is each of you has 2 wishes that you can spend in combat in this session, because these reflect your understanding of the Borg and your ability to think tactically and strategically about what situation you might have anticipated and can thwart. Does this make sense? Okay, which means that when a say perhaps a drone begins attempting to assimilate a critical subsystem, you will say, well, I've hardened that and it's immune to Borg attack because I knew you were going to try that. So this is I knew you were going to do that. Nuh-uh. Sort of.
Yeah.
This is all that you ever do is nuh-uh.
Basically, one wish less than a genie. Yeah. Ultimate power
And
of
I
the cube.
promise that I will do my best to not distort this in any way, nor is there a dice roll required, so you do not have to worry about complications, and it does not cost you momentum. All right? And also, the captain, during these crises, the commanding officer can, for their action, attempt to rally with an inspirational speech.
And thanks, Dr. Burks, for your
generate.
Amazon Prime membership or subscription.
All right. Thank you. And I'm going to put you up here. So those are some of your new options, because this way you are all stretching yourself as far as any mere human, mere organic could do. So, where did we leave off?
I had rolled 1 success for
Just work on
the captain's request for me to write a rapid shield down to transport to shield on algorithm.
Okay.
He wants
Flicker
he wants the clapper for the shields of an advanced starship.
Yes, need a clapper, which will be a problem when the air is vented from the bridge in the next few minutes.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Don't worry, you're an engineer.
What do you care? Yeah. What do you care? All I'm saying is that I see a little further down the road than most.
I care for my fellow crew members if their name doesn't start with E and ends with Sinalpo.
Yes, that indeed was his first name, was Ensign.
He was actually a crewman, so he was crewman Ensign Alpo.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yes, he
But
will
you guys.
I'll just encourage y'all to keep coming toward the light. So,
No, Alpo, no, we're not joining you.
join
Stop
me in the
it.
Warp Corps. Hop on in here. It's
Even
fine.
in death, duty doesn't end.
No way. I've seen Event Horizon. We know what happens.
No. He took out his own eyes.
So yeah, the as you approach now, so you're going to be applying some degree of covering fire, which would involve well, let me see, who would be running weapons at this point. I'm going to say, Mr. Security Man, you're going to also run a stand-in on the bridge, and it is Stan. The stand-in will be running.
Is that his first and last name?
Ensign
Stan
Din.
Standen?
Well,
First name
and
Stan.
last name. Yeah, instance. His
He
lieutenant.
I mentored him in the academy.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
actually got him this posting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He
Wait,
was
what
Alpha's
color?
friend.
What color uniform is he wearing?
Oh, he's gold like you are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's actually currently running the weapons station.
I just wanted to know
And-
if he was expendable or not.
When has that mattered? Are you on camera?
It
Okay.
matters to me.
He has a functional 13 on his tactical systems, and he also has ship's weapons as a specialty, and that's a 3. So you're already exactly putting up the 18. So he has a critical of 3 when firing the ship's weapons. All right. So he will, because we're going to be cutting back and forth, you're going to get to do something with him instead of just kind of cooling your heels down in the warp core
Okay.
and waiting for the inevitable Borg probing.
Oh, they're a pro.
They're probing. So what we're going to do is the maneuvers are going to start happening fast and furious, as it were. And at this point, the navigator is going to, the helm is going to have to make a con. And, well, do you want to be daring or do you want to be good?
Actually, daring is one of my best features.
Nice.
Okay, so you
And
are
I
going
also
to
have
boldly
a
maneuver the ship.
focus in Starship Tactics.
Yes, so you'll be able to put yourself in the right place at the right time. So to start collecting up some of, basically you're cruising next to basically the not the charred remains, the very ravaged form of the USS Crazy Horse, an Excelsior class ship. And can anyone tell me what one of its passengers was in Star Trek: The Next Generation? Put that in the chat.
Yeah, drop it in the chat.
Drop
guys.
in the chat. Who was delivered to the USS Enterprise from the USS Crazy Horse? And if I'm wrong,
Gosh.
well, fate points. No, this is for them. You're supposed to be playing the game, man.
I know, but it still doesn't stop me from
First off, it's
thinking about it.
Rather important character,
it's
actually.
fate chips, trademark.
Trademark brain? Yes, Pinky, trademark. So yeah, the Crazy Horse, the scorched and charred hull with compartments of your little teeny tiny lives just clinging on for their bare existence, waiting for the inept crew of the Norway to make its way to them. And did I mention it required 2 successes to successfully create that thingy? So that
You
subroutine.
did not.
No, you did not. It's,
you
been
just
about.
you just kept on
oh.
rolling. You started rolling before you did
Yeah,
stuff,
no,
man.
I understand time works differently in the continuum, Q, but
Yes.
I rolled dice about
Mulligan.
10 minutes ago,
Yeah.
and we haven't resolved it.
Well, we haven't resolved that. So anyway, are you going to implement your little by the way, I never did get a die roll. Difficulty level 2 to maneuver near the Crazy Horse, and possibly, I don't know if you want to put yourself between the cube and the Crazy Horse, or the Crazy Horse between you and the cube.
If I'm feeling
We're
like I'm
obviously
drawing
more
on
important to the
past
storyline.
trauma here.
I believe that past trauma is a part of your character. Yes.
So I feel like I don't know
That's-
that I would do that unless specific. Like this is almost like a reenactment of what happened. I don't know that he would specifically want to do exactly that unless ordered to, you know,
which maneuver?
putting himself between the two ships. He might more do like some loop-de-loos, just kind of more evasively than.
Oh, okay. As opposed to hiding behind the crazy
Right.
horse.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be that cowardly.
Okay, but you'll just circle the ship.
Yeah.
All right. So, Captain, you notice that your ship is taking a crazy fly approach to things, which actually is amazingly successful at evading Borg lock-ons and cutting beams. What I need you to do to accomplish this maneuver is difficulty level 2. It's your daring and con, C-O-N-N.
Okay. So that's 16. And did I get? What do we get for the focus on that? Is that?
Your focus will go with Starship Tactics.
Okay.
Unless you have piloting of some sort.
I may have helm operations as well.
Helm ops will work just fine. Tactics would be more of like, putting me in the right spot. This is look more like I need to get us there the most efficient way possible, or the best way possible. Either one, you get critical.
Okay, so that's
go right ahead.
That's still 2
Decide
dice,
if you
but
wanna
that's increases my range. Is that
with extended critical?
okay?
Yep, increases your critical range. And if you want to have, buy additional dice.
I would like to buy 1 additional die.
Okay, let's buy that critical failure. You all think you can.
Oh yeah, what was the die that was rolling all those 20s? Crap. I think I have it.
I'm surprised you didn't destroy that with a hammer.
Well, good news. I got a 6, a 9, and a 12.
Okay. None critical. Amazing for all that effort. You put the 1 momentum back into the team pool. So 1 in, 1 out. The Norway is, I'm going to just put, this was technically a liner. And I'm going to put that down here. You're maneuvering around it. I'm calling it pods for right now. So you can commence your Operation Flicker Shields. I'm assuming the engineer has charge of that, or should that be? Actually, that's under the Stan Standard's role. He controls the shields. So you need
Ensign Standen, get ready.
Lieutenant Standen.
Lieutenant Standen, get ready.
I think he's Irish. What do you think?
Oh, I got my finger on the button, sir.
Well, if you were running Lieutenant Standen, that would be a great accent. However, I feel that Rockosaurus is running him as the
I'm
player.
ready to push the macro. Just give me the command.
Ready and now, Lieutenant.
All right. There's a button has been booped. Let me see if I got my soundboard.
Painful flashbacks of the last
All
time.
bridge buttons have been replaced with snoots.
Yep. And the shields go. The shields drop in the direction of the pod, or the area, or of the crazy horse, and you can begin transporting crew aboard. I believe the engineer probably would wind up doing that.
Yeah.
Control it from the bridge, or you could order one of your minions to do it.
No, I would. Considering the extenuous circumstances, I believe it best to have an expert transportation beam them over.
Bus driver, yes,
Yeah.
Space bus driver.
Sure.
And is that is you, the expert transportation?
Sure.
Okay, engineering and control.
All right, we got a range 17. Finally. Oh wait, how many Q? How many
It only needs one success to up. Well, yeah, one success.
12 and a 7.
All right, you generated 2. You have an additional point of momentum available to you for immediate use. You could do that by saying grab extra crew. Where should these people be transported to that are sick and injured and potentially dying?
Well,
oh, sorry.
well, that being said, it might be a good thing to ask, since she's not here to speak for herself, if Dr. Burks has set up triage.
She has, of course, set up triage and has been actually treating minor casualties that you guys have taken from being kicked about. Keep in mind, shields are at 30%. You have not been unscathed in this engagement. The Norway is not meant as a frontline fighter, but still does its job, as you know, can give, but not as good as it gets. So she has things set up in triage, and she actually says, "I'm standing by for any casualties you can send over." And is that good? We're beaming over. Are you extending using the extra point of momentum to see if you can widen the field and grab more people or more life form?
I would actually like to use that momentum, if I can, to monitor the algorithm as it runs to ensure its successful deployment.
Okay, it has successfully deployed, and the shields are down. They are, they came down just as you needed to. You aren't detecting any transporter activity from the cube, so that's all good. It seems like you've managed to quickly lower them. They have arrived, so you just beamed over a bunch of things, and then what is going to happen is this. Yeah. So
Number went down. That's a bad thing.
yeah. Well, actually, no. That's probably there. All right. I spent 3 threat. You'll find out about that in a minute.
Great.
Because the universe is a little bit funny this way. And what is your next move? You've received the transport is listed as successful.
Well, in the case of my algorithm, a full success would be the allotted number of people that we're saving. I'm blanking here.
Transportees.
Transportees, sure. But however, the end of the algorithm ensures that the shields have been raised once again.
Yes.
So that's what I was using the extra momentum for, was to ensure its full successful deployment.
Yes, it has. Yes, and I sorry about that. I also gave you the free scan of the target ship to indicate that nothing stuck in while the shields were down.
Okay.
But yeah, I misinterpreted your actions. I was giving you more credit for your paranoia. However, your system worked flawlessly. The shields have snapped back up. Ensign Lieutenant Standen has successfully been able to press a button, as is the best of all Starfleet training.
It was my specialty.
Yes. And you now hear, you hear this sound come across the speakers.
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. We will add your biological and technological distinctiveness to our own. Your culture will adapt to service us.
I don't know if you actually heard any of that.
Whack me over the head with a shillelagh. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Well, the fight is going on. Sorry.
Would you believe that Lieutenant Standen, big vodka guy, big vodka guy.
Also, you.
I'm a big fan of the Jameson. Thank you very much.
Yeah. And you also hear this being sounded. And you hear down from you hear over comms. See if I can get a voice. I don't know if I can get this voice correct. But this would be a female voice if I can find it. Okay.
Putting on a voice. Medical emergency. We have Borg in sick bay. Borg in sick bay. Infected are in sick bay.
That's not good.
I think you did a great job with transporting life forms.
Shit.
I'm gonna
So you're hearing
I'm gonna get on the.
yeah, Arya
Go
like,
ahead.
say things out loud. It's like,
We've got 12 infected crewmen. We need help.
I'm gonna use the communicator and call Lieutenant Commander Bajor. Did you just hear that message?
Yes, Captain. I've taken care of everything here in engineering. I can be up there right away.
Absolutely. Get you and an entire team up there. I want sick bay under control immediately.
Okay. You're quickly relocating to sick bay. Over the comm, you hear these sounds? Get away from them! And I'm gonna roll some dice. I need
You're still in voice mod queue.
Oh, I love my voice mod. Here we go.
All right, and this is when they hang a little lower.
okay, all right. So, you humans and your binaries. So we have an incident in sickbay. I need some people to roll some dice for an off-screen situation that is occurring. Who wants to roll some dice for Arya?
Well, yeah, we already had Sivek ask, so yeah,
Keep rolling,
absolutely.
This is going to be her daring and security. So actually, she has a 13,
A 13.
and she's firing a weapon, so it's a 1. She needs 1 success to fend off, hopefully, this unwanted set of intruders.
All right. We have an 8 and an 11.
All right, she gets 2 successes. She inflicts vicious damage. And could you roll 6d6, please?
All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. You got a 2, 4, 1, 6, 5, 3.
Okay, 3 and 4 are useless. Holy cow!
Wait, I have a straight.
Yes, you
Holy
did.
shit.
Yahtzee. I think that needs to be banked in the clip show. More
That's 40
excited
points.
about rolling a straight. Yeah, that's 40 points of Yahtzee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, Gemma, get down!
And I'm afraid that Nurse Gemma did not make it through this.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Tubules tubules going into her neck at this point. Or you can imagine inflation tubules hitting her neck.
Just when she
and
started to speak up, too.
just when she was getting focus. So Lieutenant Gemma may well have gone down. You don't know, but there are at least 6. If you want to do any sort of internal scan, if you want to know how many Borg are on board, possibly.
Well, we have an emergency in sickbay, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes. Yeah, that would be where you're going. Actually, yes.
Since I'm already at the engineering station, can I run a scan and just relay the information to the
Absolutely.
lieutenant commander?
Because Borg are notoriously difficult to detect, So you'll need your engineering and reason, and anything if you have any focus in sensors or figuring stuff out. Not sure that'll apply.
All right. And how?
And if anyone wants to
Yeah,
assist
I can
them,
assist some at the other panel.
yep, you're in another. You got more buttons to push. So you would probably assist with security and control.
Okay. And how many successes
You
do
get
we
one
need?
die. You need 2 successes altogether.
Okay. I'm gonna spend one of our geomentum and buy a die.
Okay.
All right. I got a target of 16. All right. We got a 3, a 10, and a 17.
All right.
And an 11 for the assist.
So that's an 11 for the assist, which I assume is
Yes.
a success. Yes. Okay, so what can happen is this. You have extra momentum that you generated. You generated 1 extra, more than you needed. You can spend it on an additional question, which I must answer truthfully.
Oh, any question you have to answer this? Any question,
anyone-
Q. I'm gonna get ultra meta. Any question?
The possibilities.
Yes, the possibilities are endless. Well, if it depending, yeah, I will go with it because I, in my sheer fucking hubris, believe I
What
can.
is your favorite color?
Q.
Blue, no,
Mhm.
yellow.
Is this Captain Sykes Kobayashi Maru test?
It is not Captain Sykes Kobayashi Maru.
Damn it! That was my theory.
That's
Why
good.
would someone use a plot contrivance such as this? You insult me, sir.
Hey,
He's well out of the academy. Why would it be a Kobayashi Maru test?
Maybe this is all a dream.
hey.
That
Borg
was
are
not
coming,
a
we
yes
need
or
to
no
be
question.
tested,
Penalty.
you know. We
Uh,
need to learn how to fight them, you know, because they kind of
well, that's-
whoop the shit out of us every time we run into them. You know, can't imagine why we would want to run this as an exercise. But all right.
no, you specifically said a Kobayashi Maru test. And then for that, I can't stop. What are you doing?
Boy.
All I can say is thank you again
Tear it up.
for pissing me off. The gods are annoyed and perturbed and rather fickle. I've only gotten this far through my Aldebaran whiskey. How dare you, sir? How very dare you? You know, could have kept the suspense rolling, but here you go. At this point, there are at least 6
Hubris,
people are.
as the humans would say, fight to pit you in the ass.
Sheer fucking hubris. So let me see. Where is there anyone in chat even bothering to pay attention to this?
Oh, we've got some people in there poking around.
Like
From,
what?
From Dr.
That is
Arya,
Pope's design.
hashtag Borg Lives Matter.
Borg lives matter. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
For a moment.
Big old dog whistle.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to the rather inept rescue efforts of our security officer.
And Ep, you haven't even given me a chance yet.
Oh, I already know how this is going to go.
Oh, no. The Borg happens to be my specialty.
Wait, you make meatballs at IKEA?
Ooh, those are really good.
Those are really good. That's when we Swedish people had a soul. What is it? Yes, the entire crew is now covered in lingonberry sauce.
Delicious.
Back up here, copy, move to that. I've got to put some people into stay.
So, question: at this point, does Bajor Berkson have prior experience in battling the Borg?
See, this is up to you.
It's up to me.
Well, you,
I gave you this is, by the way, your character, who
Okay.
may or may not have been.
Where were you during
Where were you
Wolf
at Wolf
359?
359?
It's none of your goddamn business.
believe-
Something tells me somebody went through some stuff.
I believe that
during 359.
somebody was in Section 31 covering this whole mess up.
I will. Thank you for staying out of my personal affairs. So I get into sick bay, and what's going on? Oh, that.
Oh yeah,
That is-
you asked and get the answer immediately.
Okay.
What's going? Oh,
Oh
shit.
yes.
Uh,
I may have to scrape up some additional crew if you need any more crew to suffer along the side of you.
Support would probably be great, as I would
Well,
not.
I
be
did
going
tell
to-
you to bring a crew with you.
You-
I did tell you to bring a crew.
No
Yeah,
one wants to
support would be
part- no
great.
one wants
being
to
that,
ride with- No one wants
Chat, we
Right.
need some crew member names.
Why are they doing this? I have to type them. Why are you doing this to me?
Now, while we are amassing my crew members to fight alongside me, I would like to tell them to set their phasers to change frequencies in order to adjust for the Borg shifting of theirs.
Okay, and that is good. Also, don't forget you have now the frequency changing. That's just a gimme. Keep in mind you all have two wishes each. In addition to
Waiting for a good one.
so the shifting frequency, almost a standard operating procedure at this point, as far as I can tell. Correct? Does everyone agree that would be something that would pretty much be built into any Starfleet protocol?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
All right. I'm going to do something. We're going to bring
We got
in
some names.
spare. Oh, why are you doing this to
We got-
me? How many crew did he?
Ass plant.
Oh God. All right, hold on just a second, please.
You can't crowdsource things. It turns into ass play.
everything's fine.
Lieutenant Snooty McBooperson.
Yeah. Oh, while you're getting that set up, I would like to answer the question that you asked earlier, since no one else seems to know the answer.
Yes.
It was Admiral Pressman.
Oh, it was.
Played by Terry O'Quinn of the good old John Don't Tell Me What I Can't Do Locke.
Ah, very good. Yes.
Oh yes.
Fun fact,
told us.
he used to be a client of mine in my former job. I've actually met him personally.
Fun fact, he is from Maryland.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Towson
Whoa.
specifically, I think.
This definitely goes under the small universe
Mm-hmm.
situation. Okay, so we have crewman number 6. A $$ plant and Snooty.
So the other name was
what I'm
Shaggy
going
that
to
was
do-
thrown out there. If you want to.
Shaggy? Okay, give me a second. I'm going to bring Shaggy up here. You'll forgive me. The crew look a bit generic and a bit from a previous time. But, some of us just don't think ahead.
They were having Throwback
It was
Thursday night.
casual Friday. I let people. Yeah, I let people wear their throwback.
Oh, they
uniforms.
cosplay. They were cosplaying in the holiday.
I was gonna say,
Sorry?
crewman well, no, I guess not Shaggy. Crewman number 6 looks like he's out of Galaxy Quest.
Yeah,
He is.
He is out of Galaxy
I'm gonna
Quest.
catch on me then.
He's definitely
yes.
gonna die.
Good Devil, you have Shaggy, Armand. You have Snooty, and
Of course.
Nat. You have Assplant.
As I should.
Damn it! I wanted to ask.
Who wanted Assplant? How much is it worth to all of you?
So
Now, what will happen is the following. Physical attacks are only 1 point of whatever. Phaser attacks are a difficulty 2 challenge. And again, we have this thing where the Borg can start resisting phaser attacks. The crewmen do not have the wishes. Only the active player character, which in this case is Roxorus. Only his wishes work. Okay?
I'm ready to place
We all
one of my
set?
wishes.
All right. Your crew somehow piles in, and they see Arya bravely fighting off. I don't know, what is Arya using to fend off the Borg, since they have adapted to her phaser setting.
Shoot, I wish she was an earshot. I'd ask.
I feel like she pulled out her trusty wrench.
Did she have a wrench?
Nice.
That's a throwback.
Yeah, that's face of the enemy. Give me a second on the face of the enemies on deck. Again, I have TOS. I have the TOS.
Dr. Arya actually answered in chat.
What did Dr. Arya?
A curling iron. Oh my goodness, no. I was just about to start reading it. I'm like, well, you know what?
That looks like both,
just
actually.
In case we ever get our sponsorships back.
Wait, what did she try to get back?
Nope.
What?
Nope.
Wait, what did she
We
say?
don't want to
A curling
Doctor,
iron.
I cannot believe you would be so uncouth.
A curling iron and a vibrator.
Is it like one half on one side and the other half on the other?
Oh my goodness! No. Don't ever get those confused.
Glory to the maid who confuse them.
I like my hair shaking.
I think we broke the engine.
Yeah,
there.
we've lost Raytheon at this point.
I think we've broken our chief engineer. Congratulations, Dr. Brooks.
Gone. There was a post one. I'm finding where. Oh yeah, did we make vodka come out of someone's nose? He's an old.
Ensign Shaggy's down.
Ensign Shaggy is now is now vibrating on the ground.
It wasn't me.
This is what you deserve. You get what you deserve, dude, for ruining what's left of my little plot here. This is also will double as a lightsaber. Copy image. We will take away the wrench. And yes, adventures in office automation.
Yep. That actually looks like it could serve the purpose too. That's the bad part.
I feel that you should not mix these up. Corded or cordless? You take. Okay, I believe that the Jedi is envious. She is attacking 4 of 16 and fending off 5 of 7. The other Borg are reacting to the security crew that came in. Do you lead from behind like all true Starfleet security officers, or do you lead the way?
Oh, I lead the way. And I would like to use one of my 2 wishes now, if possible.
Sure. Oh yeah. Yep. Throw it out there. My hubris knows no bounds.
I wish that myself and every member of the crew always gets the right frequency when shooting at the Borg.
Well, okay. So all your first shots count, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Just letting you know. I just wanted to double check. Ooh, this could actually go pretty badly, couldn't it?
For whom?
For you.
Well, I only care about one side in this conflict, honestly.
Sure.
All right. Player.
Wait, which one?
Yes. I only am seeing red team on this. I see team trash bag. So, what players go first, but then play alternates. You can spend 2 momentum to retain the initiative, so your side gets 2 moves to 1. But Sec, your wish does not count against your initiative. You get to decide, or actually among you get to decide who gets the first move.
We do, and I would like to spend that momentum.
We, but who? On your side. On your side, who gets the first move?
Oh, probably Snooty would probably be the best to go first, since his adversary is closest.
Also, there's a one-liner redeemed. And he originally redeemed it for me because
what?
I thought I was running the group, but it's actually going to be for Bajor. And
okay, what is?
I'll put it in the chat.
It's like picking up a chess piece after you put it down.
Games have rules. I shall make a game with no rules.
That is your one-liner.
Oh, that's good. Yeah. All right. I think we will actually accommodate that given who has to roll for this. Yes, you still do need to roll, however. Snooty, are you going to use a weapon, a particle weapon, a phaser, or are you going to use a hand-to-hand attack, which we always know is effective, or top? Yeah.
Right. Phaser. Snooty's gonna aim for the one closest to the chief medical officer because that's
Okay,
that's their job for security to protect people. So
Potentially two closest to her. There's 4 of 16.
let's go with
and 5 of
4. We'll do 4 of 16.
Okay.
He looks ugly.
And they all have, by the way, they all have nameplates that say that. Or
got the name
about
tag.
name tags. They have name tags. All right. So what I need is a daring and security check for that character, and that character has, I think you're fairly well trained. All of your security people have a 15 when it comes to shooting, and a 16 when it comes to punching, and a critical range of 3 for right now. Is that everybody got that?
What was it again?
Absolutely.
To hit with a phaser is 15, 16 for hand-to-hand, and critical ranges of 3. A phaser attack is difficulty of 1, or no, phaser attack is difficulty 2, punch-in is difficulty 1. You just need that many successes. Does that make sense? Okay, I use difficulty versus successes. Hopefully, you will permit this omnipotent life form his little eccentricities. So you're taking a phaser on 4 of 16?
Mm-hmm. I got 2 successes.
Okay. How many a phaser is about 6 dice?
Okay. One.
Okay.
2 2s, a 4, 2 6s.
And by the way, you probably had vicious on those. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You pewed him for.
I wish my Jedi on Thursday nights was that.
Oh well, here's the deal.
So the rest of us.
You do. You put a nice little glowing spot on the Borg. It sparks and shudders as the sparks blow out of this poor, pathetic creature who is only just as much a victim as you are, but you murder him nonetheless.
You knock it off with the victim.
I'm sorry. I have to let you know that this is not a morally unambiguous situation. However, yeah, that's pretty much the end of him. And I'm going to put sparks on him because I like the sparky sparks.
Sparks are cool.
Sparks, and he's sparking off his head. Yeah, so there you go. 4 of 6 is down with a corpse marker. That lets now you're going to, I believe, Bejor was going to spend 2 momentum to retain the attack advantage. Correct, right?
Indeed.
All right. Now, who on your side goes next?
I'm going to look over to Ass Plant and say, "God damn it, Ass Plant! Get out there and kill these boars!"
Yes, sir.
Okay, Assplant. Assplant, you can both attack and move. You can do a partial move, which gets you pretty much anywhere in sickbay. If you have anything you want to do.
I feel like Assplant would want to shoot the closest one. It's at 3 of 7. He looks very.
8 of 10 is right there.
Oh.
Right in front of you. You'd have to shoot
Oh,
for
okay, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking I was Shaggy for a second because we look very similar. He's my cousin.
Yeah.
He's my cousin.
Securities all look a lot alike.
Yeah. So we'll shoot 8 of 10 then.
He needs a 15 or less and a critical range of 3.
Okay.
He needs 2 successes to hit.
So can I do the momentum thing to buy a die?
Sure. Yeah. Yep. I mean, he's still got a pretty darn good chance of hit.
Okay, so I got a 2, a 14, and a 16.
Man, again, this is the time when you say, God damn it, ass plant.
God damn it, ass plant.
I'm doing my best, sir.
Ass plant rolls, ass plant has a goiter, it feels like. There's just like, I feel dying for me. He's just,
Nice.
he's got the goiter. And Assplant does need to roll 66 to see how the attack works out on 8 of 10.
Okay.
8 of 10, hardly knew ye.
I got 4 1s. A 5 and a 6.
Ooh. God damn it, ass plant.
No, those are 5.
No, that's
5
good.
and 6s are good. 3 and 4s you simply ignore. 5 and 6 are 6 actually triggers the vicious effect on the thing, which doubles the damage of that roll. So that's 4 2s, right?
Yeah,
4
4
1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5 is 1, and a 6 with an effect is 2, 3 points. So yeah, again, there's more Sparky Sparks.
God damn, ass plant.
And yeah, goddamn. Damn.
I hope I get a promotion after this.
I mean, I like the idea that he might be one of who's the race that has the little breathing apparatus.
Oh, I know
Yeah, I know
what
what
you're
you're
talking
talking
about.
about too.
Like that know-it-all ensign.
The know-it-all ensign know-it-all.
Is it a benzite?
Barzans, benzites. Yes, was that from the peanut gallery?
No, that was me.
Yes, it was.
Oh wait, yeah, somebody from there
No,
too said benzite.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Rufus
Rufus
Stack.
Stack, yep.
Yep, Asplant's voice is so satisfying. Yes, I believe it all makes us warm with our. All right, so in that case, what we're going to do in honor of Ensign Barzan Asplant, we're going to. Where is my? Oh, come on, format options, because this is again adventures. He's not an Andorian. Let's get him something other than Andorian. Powder blue.
Powder blue.
Powder blue, unless there's like a turquoise. I'll go with that as a turquoise.
Yeah,
All
with
right,
the little.
Exit
little
through.
breeze.
You now have a new crew member. So Plant took out 8 of 10. Crewman number, actually, Shaggy, what is your maneuver? Actually, no, the board get to do something now. 2 of, oh, yeah, it's going to go badly. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need someone to roll a 6-sided die to choose your pain.
6-sided die.
Got
Here
it.
we go. 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 5 of 12 is going to ignore everyone else, but security, you're right in the line of fire. So you're going to do a contest of awesome against this horrifically victimized yet dangerous and must be put down anyway creature.
I'm great at awesome. Let's do it.
All right, you need a let me see, security and I believe, security and daring for your physical combat.
That would be
Do
14.
you have anything like hand to hand or anything like that?
I do. I have hand to hand, and I also have in my values. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a phaser blast.
Okay, we can use that in a hot second. He is going to swing on you, and it involves. So if you do want to use one of your values like that, you can automatically gain an extra d20
Sounds great.
for free.
So I want to roll 3d20.
You get 3d20 for free, and he's a simple drone. So giving you an idea, he's got about a 14 to hit, and all you have to do is get more successes than he does.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a success race. And
All right, I got.
where's my I'm not afraid to roll in public die? Hold on. Uh, 2d20. Yeah, I know. I want to know something. Why does this? Okay, fine. Why is this? Why is this hating me? Um, how do I actually get the die roller totally up? Is it just d20?
Roll d20. Roll space d20. You told me that.
I did. Well, you know, now the the learner becomes the whatever the fuck.
How far into that whiskey are you?
As far as my liver lets me. All right, I'm gonna do this in public. Okay, you get a free 3. All right, he is going to have a critical range of 1 to 3 because he's tactical drone ass kicker. All right, he has 2 successes, and he just missed his critical. What do you got?
So I rolled a 9, a 7, and a 5.
Crap. All right, you managed to actually fend off, and it is his little clawy, grabby hand that goes with all the mechanisms on it. Does slash down on you, and you have a choice. Do you want to block or dodge?
Ooh, I'm gonna go ahead and dodge.
Okay. It does smash down into the bed. The bio bed was what I did 5 on 12, right? So you're over here. He smashes into the bio bed, and sparks go flying off the bio bed. But you have been missed. So next move is the player character side. So who on your side gets to do a move?
I think Shaggy hasn't gone yet.
Well, neither has Sec. Neither is security. Sorry. God,
oh,
I am really bad because I now assume your positions are your names. But security.
Yeah, Shaggy.
But
can
no,
go
no.
ahead.
Any of you.
you can call me Captain anytime you want.
Call me Daddy.
Like,
I think that's what all captains say.
there's this pretty gnarly Borg. I think his name is 3 of 7. I'm gonna reach into my pocket and try to shoot him with my phaser. Yeah.
Oh, I thought Snooty already took a shot. Shaggy did.
But Snooty took
Snooty's
a shot.
getting lined up on. Yeah.
Shaggy, I was in the back eating a cold cut.
Yes. You're getting stoned with the dog.
Uh-huh.
Just waiting for Nat to make the sound.
Zoinks!
There we go.
Nice. Nice.
And
I was gonna do it, but I was like, wait a minute.
Crewman
no.
Shaggy rolls an 8 and a 7.
Okay. Give me a second. I have something that I need to have happen with Crewman Shaggy.
Oh no.
No, actually, you'll like this.
That is terrifying.
There we go. Attached to you permanently, Crewman Shaggy, is Ensign Motley.
It's alright, little dude. I'll give you 6. Check this out. Pew!
He will fuck you over. What did you you rolled 2 successes,
Yes.
correct? Okay, I just need to double check that. Let me see. We need to, of course, make the pew 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 sound, which you actually already did for me, so I don't even have to do that. 66 to see what kind of affliction you put upon this Klingon converted as a Borg, and he has 1 resistance. Oh, damn it! All right, yeah. He has one resistance against it. So I need whoever is running Shaggy, Good Devil. You need to throw 66 because you have to inflict damage upon this poor forsaken creature.
Like I'm totally gonna wreck your face. Let's see. We got 2 1s, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 6.
Okay, and the 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is, you know what? That's not enough to put him down. He chooses to ignore the damage.
Like, can old Scoob over here have a bonus action and bite the Borg in the dick?
That's the first thing they take away. Just before your individuality, all the genitals are gone.
Where do you think they make the
That's
nanoprobes?
where the nanoprobes come from. Yes. Oh, that's
Oh,
wrong.
Oh, no.
That's where the nanotubules come from too.
Yeah.
Well, they need all those parts for the
Tubules,
nursery.
tubules.
Ah,
Yeah, all the parts of the nursery. So the Borg resists.
yeah.
The next move. And what I'm going to do now is this battle is going fast and furious, Lee. However, there is happenings outside of this, and we're back to the battle bridge, and I have to make stand in. Let me see.
I've got a weird tingling that I should be doing something.
Lieutenant Standen, stop drinking vodka. You're Irish. It's really upsetting.
Really
For the
upsetting.
last time, it's not vodka.
Yeah, that guy looks like a prick. All right.
I'll be taking that as a compliment.
It will be. I'm gonna. Where's my thingy? Oh man, come on! Why you do this to me? Why you do this to me, Green Shot? Okay, and this is why I do not have the ability to run D20 roll 20 because of this. And there's that. Come on, you can do it. Come on.
I believe in you.
I believe in you. I always have. Me too. Yeah, I heard you the first time. Up you go. All right.
Oh, that guy looks like a
Uh, He does look like a prick. He's back on weapons. All right.
Meanwhile,
so,
whoever that guy is, IRL, is like a really cool guy. We're he looks like
actually,
a douche.
that is Mortimer. That is Mortimer Heron, and probably died under the inept command of Janeway.
What?
Okay.
No.
Why did you do this, Kate?
You could have taken them all home. You could have taken them all home.
If you'd only understood how timed fuses work.
That is true. They could have just set some charges and fucking noped out of there, right?
Yeah, that was one thing. If anyone in the comments wishes to point out the canon reasons why that did not happen, you're welcome to do it. Well, aside from otherwise it would have been a damn short episode.
Yeah, right.
It was like, sorry, Picard could have noped out of there in about 2 seconds. Guys, we just had Wesley hang out with a guy with sausage fingers and made it work.
Better than hanging out with a guy named Salad Fingers.
Salad fingers, yes. So, Standy's back there.
I don't.
What? Also, while you've been battling in sickbay, the bridge crew has been otherwise engaged. Here is something sad that has happened. Where's my guys? Okay, I've got
More sad than
'cause we
Lieutenant
do-
Gemma becoming Borg.
Yes. More sad than Lieutenant Gemma becoming a Borg. What I'm going to do is, man, I actually have to get this to the point where it works.
We're gonna have to find a new picture for that spot on the overlay.
Yeah. Oh,
Dude, just Photoshop her into a Borg and just leave her there and don't even mention it for any other episode.
Hey, we could still save her.
Never mention it again.
I really am liking the way this is going. Yes.
But you know, with the amount that she talks, she would never shut up about it, though. That's the thing. It would just be like, "Oh God, you know how difficult it is. Life is a Borg now.
Life is so futile.
Yeah.
Life is futile.
All this science stuff. God.
So, you have 3 of 6 on the bridge. What has happened? I'm gonna do this. Copy, move you down here. There's only 3 on the good guys' side. While the Norway was harvesting crew, the Hutton, unfortunately, the poor cube, while severely damaged, was still effectively deadly. And one of the cutting beams locked on to the Hutton and began actually just carving off the warp nacelle, knocking the ship's, basically knocking its ability to obviously engage or escape offline. The Hutton's commander calls to you right now. And what is the commander of the Hutton's name, by any chance?
Jabba the Hutt.
Oh, ouch.
His name
Or
is
her, his, her, or their name. Sorry.
Winifred Crenshaw.
Okay. And how long ago were you both in love?
I met
Who
Winnie.
broke it off?
I met Winnie. It was sophomore year at the academy, and we just realized that if we wanted to, make it in Starfleet, we weren't going to be able to be together. So it was a mutual thing. We both realized that we wanted to further our careers, not our relationship. So we ended it on good terms. Good terms.
Here we go. Yep, I see.
I don't remember your first name, but that's okay.
Winnie, come on! What are you doing?
We're going to have to delay that drink. I've got something to do. Engage ramming speed.
No, Winnie, don't do it.
Yeah. So she does. She has her bun, her hair bun is absolutely spot on. There's one tangle of hair over, as is all Starfleet captains. She does attempt to ram the cube, and geez, I see. Part of it is my threat runs both ships, so they lock on, but also note that the Borg then say, "Where's my deep?"
Transmission detected to command and control vessel. Lock on immediately.
Okay. They ignore the Hutton. They just she makes an attack run, and a cutting beam just simply slices the ship in two pieces, neatly and cleanly. Probably right down Minnie's hair part. Because they're that precise and that dickish. However, they do detect the transmission directly to the Norway, and have now decided that's the command and control vessel.
I always thought that once we both made Admiral, we'd pick it back up where we left off.
I know.
You have to pick it out of space, but...
Yep. The Borg grab both parts of the Hutton in little Borg tractor beams and swing it around itself and essentially into the Norway that is still engaged in rescue operations. Nat, to avoid this, you're going to need 5 successes on a daring...
Just 5?
And just 5 on a daring and daring and con. Pardon me.
Can I assist? Give him some additional power to engine so he can pull off some bullshit.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome to do that. You're going to need additional power. Do you want to use that critical range thing I talked about? Where you?
I'm kind of not feeling like giving you any more threat there, Q.
Oh no, it's not threat. You increase your critical range.
Okay, yeah, sure.
That's the critical failure range, you understand.
Sure, but
so now an 18, 19, or 20 will critical fail.
Now, does that apply to the both of us or just my rolls?
Just your rolls because you're pushing the ship's power system.
Okay, yeah. In which case,
but
yes.
You'll get 2 assist dice instead of the 1.
All right.
So you need 5 dice.
All right. So he's assisting me. Is that correct?
Yeah, and he's just going to generate extra success for you.
All right.
And it's an engineering, which is good for you, an engineering, and I'm going to go with reason. Even though it's a desperation move, I'm going to go with reason.
Okay, and then can I buy 2 momentum dice? Is that for 3?
That's all that's left. That's all that's
Yeah, well,
left.
this is 5, so
I'd also like to cash in one of my wishes. Before
would
this
this wish
mission,
be?
yeah, before this mission, I made sure that I had the engineering crew put a little bit more oomph into the engines for both power and maneuverability. So I feel like that could possibly lower that difficulty by 1, maybe, considering that they put all that hard work and effort into all that before we came out
You
here.
know, all I can say is the crew. Well, Captain, we're gonna try as best we can. I think we can squeeze a little more out of the ODN at work, and maybe up the reaction controls. I mean, we don't have those isolator gel packs like they say, but I don't even know what I'm talking about now. So I'm just a cat. But yeah, they do squeeze it down. You have now talked me into this being a difficulty 4 because I believe Sheer Fucking Hubris is the name of the game
all right.
at this point with you. So you need 4 successes between the 2 of your best crewmen at their jobs.
I have 4 successes. I have 2 of 5 and 2 10s.
Nice.
Oh, how does the how does the engineer, how does Civic do?
I mean, who cares?
I do.
Oh my
I'm
God.
An 18, 19, or 20 would be beautiful.
I got a 10 and a 1.
Oh, yep.
So that's 2 critical successes, right?
Just 1 critical success,
Oh.
but 2 points. Yes, that puts you up to 3. Well, that's kind of a terrible situation for me. The Hutton has been obliterated. However, you have avoided being splattered with the remains of your lover.
Oh, hey, there goes Winnie.
Winnie's eyes are each on either side. They're just like split.
Yeah. So I guess that's a no-go on the Space Cafe. Okay, bye.
Splatter. Oh, VG, where have you been?
Wait, I missed all of that because the dog took down my cows.
You're.
What was it?
Ooh, no.
So at what point did you order self-destruct?
Yeah. When I realized the love of my life is dead, there's no point.
So the Borg then lock onto your ship while it's frantically maneuvering to avoid this. The Borg do work on a lock-on to your ship. Again, that's going to be I'm just going to be a dick. That's 6 successes to avoid. Since certain people made a comment.
I believe certain other people said, "I'll let my hubris."
Yes, that's why there's 6. That's why there's 6
Boy,
successes.
and for the record, speaking meta, boy, I gave you so many chances to bail out of that one.
Nope, I didn't want to. I mean, you're the one that's ruining the audience's good time, not me.
That's what I do.
I think that basically you need to do that pose, and below it has to use the word spoiler alert. Incarnate. So the Borg do do attempt to lock on. It is 6 to attempt to avoid the lock on, and I'm also the one that gave you all wishes. So, come on.
Oh, what are they trying?
Oh, I get a wish.
What are they trying to?
They're using their magic, the magic lock-on beam.
I would like to use one of my
beam.
wishes to make us heavily resistant to Borg tractor beams.
Okay, that puts you down to, that gives you an extra. Oh yeah, you did. You asked the crew to please grease the shields. Oh, Captain, I don't know. We got maneuver jets. We got greasy shields. Guys gonna have a pretty good time in Vegas with all this. I don't know what else we're gonna do. We're gonna have feathers. Somebody's got some sparkly
No,
wings.
your feathers. That went terrible last
That
time.
went terribly all sticky. Say why? We have better things. We have Jay-Z. Yeah, Jay-Z is like one step better than KY. I hope you all get that. Nobody gets it. So yeah, it's a 5 successes now to get out of the way. The lock-on is going to be down to Stan Standen, who's a 13. So he's going to have to generate 5 successes.
Is this he's got to do it? Okay.
Yeah, he's got to do it. He can get He can get some help.
I'll help.
These are all. Yeah, these are the round ones. These are the what is it together class? Let's say it.
The big ones.
You'll be rolling the big ones. That look like Andorian testicles.
I will assist.
What were you going to assist? You're going to assist by like twisting the ship around so it's extra slippery.
Yes. I got to make some maneuvers, you know.
I ended up getting 3 successes.
All right, that's almost 4 or 5. That's almost 5.
I got a 1.
What is?
I got to 1, a 9, and a 7.
All right, the ship twists away just in time.
This means it's going to be a lot of bad rolls next week.
Oh, it better be a lot of bad rolls. I mean, there is a way that this all does indeed have to end. You understand what I'm doing, but I am so proud of all of you.
Between me and all the Jameson I have in my belly, I won't even care.
The cube does, the cube does do some things. We are up against a hard limit, I fear. The ship has twisted away. At the last minute, the greased shields do allow you to squirt out from it. It's like it grabbed you and it went. Yeah, everyone
just try to squeeze the soap just too hard.
Everyone make the best mac and cheese noise they could.
Oh jeez.
Oh god.
Yeah. Yep. When they're making mac and cheese, so the ship makes the best mac and cheese it could. Part of it is this is going to the clip show. If this doesn't go to the clip show, I don't know what does. Again,
we got Good Devil to take his headphones off.
All I can say is you have managed to get just this far ahead of your fate, your doom. And because this is a dramatic point, I'm going to now pause the universe to allow you all to have a rest for a week and come up with some more one-liners and perhaps figure out that and perhaps allow you to understand that sheer fucking hubris is kind of awesome. So with that, I wish to return control to either Nat or Armin, depending on who really needs to do things.
Let's give it to our captain when I search for a raid.
Absolutely. First off, video game mermaid. No, just no. She wants to know. She wants to Google how to cancel someone else's stream.
Yeah.
Wait, what? What did we do?
I believe it was the same reason I violently ripped my headphones off.
Look, you can't ask me to make mouth sounds into the microphone and not have me go full hog into it. I'm gonna do it.
Full Tellarite, but that's a bit racist.
Sticking your fist into a jar of mayonnaise.
Oh, how did it get all the way on the
You're
ceiling?
gooping. This is what happens when we don't have better players.
Thank you all, Lords and Ladies of Fate, for joining us tonight on this wonderful episode of Star Trek Lords and Ladies of Fate edition. Join us Wednesday when we will be back in Adenia, getting to the top of the Wizard Tower. The bottom of the top of the Wizard Tower. And Thursday, which we will be doing our second week in a row of Star Wars while we get aliens set up in place. So come and join us and find out if the adventuring crew ever finds its way through the palace of Rungus the Hutt. But as always, we're so happy to have you all here. It's a blast. We have a lot of fun doing this. Join us next week when we'll be right here, same place, same channel, doing the same kind of ridiculous Star Trek stuff. Gene Roddenberry is definitely not spinning in a cemetery somewhere.
This is no, he's spinning in orbit. I believe.
Discovery exists, so he's been spinning. Hey,
yeah. Hey, I like Discovery. I like Discovery.
Just like the Spore Drive, he's spinning like the Spore Drive.
Could you imagine if Janeway had a Spore Drive? The sheer amount of Prime Directive violations.
She would have needed to. She could have gotten home instantly.
Yep. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. Are we out?
No, we're not out yet. We're gonna read.
We have
another group playing Star Trek.
What?
Nice.
Ooh, yeah. Hey, remember when you go over into that channel, throw them the follow. Show them some love. Spam those emotes.
Yeah, be nice to them because man, they probably are playing way better than us.
Well,
debatable.
Oh no!
Or maybe they're playing the game better. Are they better?
I
don't think so.
Actually,
definitely not the game of life.
Can we do this? Can we actually challenge another team?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure some way.
I'm sure that they will be horrified.
Yeah.
wait, what did you do? What did you do to Ensign Elpo?
Bruce Gaston says they don't have an ass plant on their crew.
Do they have an ass plant? No, they don't.
I'm willing to bet with almost 100% certainty that they do not have an ass plant.
Yeah.
They do not have an ass plant. They probably do not have mac and cheese sounds or mac and cheese at all. So just remember, come to the Lords and Ladies of Fate for all of your macaroni and cheese sounds needs.
And I'm glad that's the note.